All right, what is up, everybody? This is Rance, aka Darth Lugia, and we're finally jumping back into the epic that is Final Fantasy 16. So, when last we played, we saw potentially the coolest, hypest, most over-the-top anime crap I've seen in like any video game, at least in a long time, in a very, very long time. And that was the fight against Titan Lost. Amazing. It was, so good. It was so freaking sick. So, we are coming off of the aftermath of that. We have now killed, as well as absorbed the powers of Garuda and Titan. Obviously, we were given the powers of Rama. Technically, I guess we killed Phoenix, in the beginning of the game as well, if you want to look at it that way. But of course, the dominant for Phoenix isn't exactly dead, and we know that as well. Let me get this shared real quick. Okay, perfect. So I believe we ought to be good to jump in and continue here. So I haven't played any since then. Now what we're working on is actually getting together the materials we need for a super... Oh, sorry, I'm getting hiccups all of a sudden. Super fast ship that Mid wants to make for us. High-tech, advanced technology. That's the exact same thing as high-tech. I just said the same thing twice. That's fine. So, there were a couple of other things, though. Yes, we have a new Patron's Whisper. Let's go there. And there's one more hunt that we have not done yet.
I think Mid might need some help.
But it's an S-tier one, which is our first actual S-tier hunt. So, I might let that one happen kind of naturally. There's not even a dedicated, clear location for it, which is really cool. So I may just wait till we kind of stumble upon that hunt, upon that beast, and then deal with it then. Let's see what we get from the Patron's Whisper.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Sweet. Okay, many claim that they wish to change the world. Few actually take it upon themselves to do so. You're an inspiration to us all.
All yours.
You know what? I press continue instead of load game. Let me just double check, make sure our abilities are still good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they're still good.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
And I think she just has
How
more
may I
stuff to
assist
look
you
at
today?
here.
What is it that you wish to learn?
Of course.
Wow. I love that you can go to the information that you knew at the time. I think that is so good. And then just seeing how like huge everything has gotten since then. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Very good.
And that's perfect too for when you like leave the game and you come back after a while, because people might do that because it is so expansive and there's so much to do. I think that is fantastic. So we got a side quest over there, which is also the same place as a story quest. Perfect. Cool. All right. Yep, we'll go here. Bust out for great justice. And get the parts we need to build this ship. So this game, I think, is paced. And I would argue that it's well paced. That does mean that some people are like waiting for those high intense, high octane moments that don't happen all the time. You definitely have to kind of earn those moments. Ooh, I haven't talked to Otto in forever. Oh, Quentin, not Otto.
Clive, your timing is exquisite as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched.
This voice
It may
actor,
be no
man.
more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
It's a good voice actor. It just makes me think he's gonna betray
Of
us,
course.
you know?
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will.
I appreciate the variety of swords that we get as well. This one looks way different than like most other swords that we have had up to this point, so I do like that.
Let's see what the people of the village have to say.
Oh.
I better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
All right, so we got one at the steps there, and we got two back this way. Let's go up this way first. So yeah, I just got back from seeing Joyride, which was fun. That's a fun movie. It's definitely crass, so heads up about that. But I had some good laughs. I had some solid laughs during it.
Excuse me. Quentin mentioned strange figures having been sighted near the village. Have you seen anything?
Nah, not me, Gov. I heard the rumours, though.
Not me.
I'm here most days, right next to the gate, and I ain't seen nothing out of the ordinary. Don't worry. Any shady characters try and slip into town this way, and I'll soon come running. And shouting, most likely.
All right. Thank you.
Gosh. Every once in a while, I forget how good Clive looks. But they don't, they don't let me forget for long. Let's go talk to that one first, because I have a feeling... Yeah, that's the exit that I want to go to get out of here. No, it is not. No, it is not. Let's go talk to this one first, I guess. The herb
Do you
mother.
have a moment?
She's a mother? Who's
There's
young?
talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it. Screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me. And I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you.
When she said screeching, the only thing that I heard was screech from SpongeBob. Oh. They don't even want me to frickin' go talk to the third person anymore? Okay. I'm down.
Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate?
Oh, I can't call Ambrosia just yet. There we go.
Fly, Ambrosia!
That was fun running around with my uncle. That was a good time.
You there.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
Black Shield. Here.
That was a little comical. Oh, okay.
What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
Okay. It has been a minute, so excuse me for my rest. Or don't. It's up to you. Gosh, Rising Flames recovers so fast. Oh, cure? Nope. Go over to that guy. We're gonna F you up, my friend. What the? Oh, I don't have it charged yet. Okay. Oh, broke that shield. Let's go. Attack me, bro. Come on. Yeah. Still feels so good, man. Yo, Phoenix, what's up, man? It's going good. I took a few days off because we are moving very soon. And so, just been busy with stuff like that. I am literally at the final, like, editing process of my thesis as well. And so I just have to get the formatting
Why were
complete.
they here? Were they planning an attack on Lost Wing?
And so, yeah, like, it's going great. I wish I was playing this more consistently than I am right now. I'm excited to get back into it. Last thing that we played, Nathan, was fighting Titan. And then, of course, fighting the other form of Titan. Oh, Titan lost. My gosh, that was so freaking cool. I assume that you are very, very, very far ahead. Because while it's wonderful to stream and I really enjoy it, it does mean that if I'm in a mood where I'm like, I should just play for 20 minutes, you know, before I go to sleep. That's not a situation where I can pull the game up because I'm committed to streaming it all. So I would be playing a lot more if I wasn't streaming, but I'm enjoying it. Getting to kind of share the experience with whoever cares to watch, so good time.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Oh, Titan fight was unbelievable. I beat the game a couple days ago on my hard mode playthrough now. Awesome. How are you enjoying hard mode? Is it giving you a sufficient challenge? Are you enjoying the completely different mini bosses? Now that you have all the abilities like open to you, I'm assuming that's awesome. Just being able to have as much customization as you like. But yeah, how are you liking hard mode? Oh, we beat one of these.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
This was the first thing that killed us in the entire game. Oh, that's important. Oh, we want to get the hell out of here. Woo. Okay. Nope. Nope, no thanks. Unwanted visitor, that's what it's calling it? Oh, I forgot about our deadly embrace. That sucks. Okay. No, that is going to target us. Woo! Hell yeah. Okay, let's get the embrace actually this time. Put him in stagger real quick. Oh, it was still charging my other move. That's unfortunate.
Enough.
Okay. I've only done the first chapter, and it doesn't feel difficult yet, but I'm hoping and assuming it'll get a lot harder. It is cool going through with all my busted powers. Well, I'm being able to... I realize this, that whether we get... let me say this real quick, Nathan. I do not want to know the answer to this yet. I don't want to know the answer to this yet. I do want to be surprised by it. I'm really curious to see what your end game loadout will be. Yeah, I'm curious too. I'm excited. because I've just taken out lightning just for Titan at this point. I hope that we get, you know, Ifrit plus all like 8 elements. I hope that's the case. If so, that means that we could have every single icon represented in some way, because you could have like your 3 that are quote unquote, you know, like assigned, which with whatever like circle powers that you like the most, whether it's like the Phoenix Dash or the Garuda Claw, stuff like that. And then since you can have mastery, right, and get all the other ones, like assign them to any icon, you could then have, at least at this point, I have two per, you know, icon. You could have like a total of 6 of those abilities. So 6 plus 3 would be 9, which would be like every single icon represented in a single like build. I think that is so freaking cool. Oh, I can't wait, man. I can't wait to beat the game, play it more.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed.
See what happens once we get this ship built.
We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Because we've yet, in the story for me right now, I have yet to hear a single thing at all about the water dominant, the water icon, which I would think to be Leviathan, just because Leviathan is awesome, but I don't know Final Fantasy enough. It just gets more and more fun as you go. Oh, I can't wait. But so far, haven't heard anything. So it's possible that they are not going to actually give us a water dominant, a water icon. But I really hope they do. Really freaking hope they do. Easily my favorite combat next to DMC5 now. Awesome.
Good day to you.
I do, the fact that your score isn't kept track of all the time, I'm a little sad about. And in the arcade mode, I want there to be more incentive for you to mix up your offense. Really, it's just trying to use your abilities as much as often and get as many kills at the same time that I've noticed in arcade mode, and like that's fun, but I think that the Devil May Cry scoring system is definitely better. And while I don't need it like during the gameplay all the time, I do kind of miss it a little bit. That's just a personal take though. It would be distracting from this world, from like the tone of this game though. So being in arcade mode just in a separate way and in a slightly just less complicated way is still good. I just want it to be improved on a little bit.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for.
Really?
And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
DMC5 is peak.
Because I want him dead.
But I'm very, very happy with what Final Fantasy 16 gave us.
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did, in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade.
So I guess maybe he's not
means of
betraying
ridding
us. It's
himself
just
of
that he
his
has a
rivals,
darker
mask
backstory.
to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice.
That's good to know,
Our
Nathan, because yeah.
wounds are the same. And our cause is the same.
Because yeah, like the Chloe side quest and the Wolfie side quest, I guess those were great.
We know where he hides,
but those were back to back, and every other side quest.
His guard. What
are
we
like,
did not know until now,
have been
however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
But I agree with you. I've enjoyed to learn more about these different
short.
aspects of the world,
He
different
may move
characters and
against us
stuff.
at any moment, unless we move against
So I
him
do like that a
first.
lot. I do appreciate that I'm learning more about this world that I really care about,
My
even the
friends
side
and
quests.
It begins.
Aren't that great?
Ready for war.
Like in the moment. The one thing, one of the ones I loved was just learning how the mark works. How like removing it can activate a poison, you know, that like kills the bearer, and that's super sick. Like the side quest you did to kind of take care of that, I think is awesome.
I'm not going to change his mind.
And you know, just everyone in the world being on the same page. I'm sorry, everyone in the hideaway being on the same page, you know, with the same goal in mind. I love that. I do love, you know, kind of seeing how everyone's pulling their weight, even if they're not out here fighting or killing soldiers or anything like that. You know, they're working to make sweeter fruit, or they're working to run the shops. You know, do better with their blacksmithing and stuff like that. I really appreciate kind of the united goal that everyone has. Oh my gosh. Yo. Azure Knight, what is up, my man? Azure Knight, thank you so much with the $4.99 contribution. I really appreciate you stopping by in almost every single stream and saying what's up, my friend. Appreciate the support, dude. Thank you so much. You have absolutely... And I freaking love these stickers, actually. Like, I was worried YouTube was going to be super limited, but the fact that you found a different sticker at every single time that you've donated, that's great. Because, yeah, these are really cute. Kind of creepy, this one, actually. Hold up. Oh, no. It's good. It's good. I thought there was like 8 legs, but I couldn't see it clearly. But Azure Knight, thank you so much for the support, man. I really appreciate it. Happy to have you here. And, yeah, no, looking forward to playing this more, man. Excited to finally be back and actually streaming again.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts?
Few are those who would strive to lighten the burden borne by the crystals cursed, but if we are to survive the coming storm, we must stand together, bearer and brother, as you have shown us. A friend in Northreach.
You earned this.
Awesome.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Yeah, no, Azure has definitely done the most number of donations and the most donation yet, ever since I got that feature. Day one, I made a comment that I had unlocked super chat, super stickers, and stuff like that. And literally within minutes, Azure was on the money and was like, I want to see how this works. Let me try it out real quick.
Don't come up with something soon.
I would stay and watch, but have work. Have fun, my friend. You're good.
Has recovered the
You're
material
good,
from
Azure. You're
hell.
totally fine.
She'll be along shortly.
Excellent.
Appreciate you stopping by and have a good day at work tomorrow.
One remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've wrapped my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him? See what he makes of it?
Right away.
I do like Min as a character. I think she's cool. Yeah, and on that note too, Nathan / Phoenix / Rar-like stuff was actually one of the first people ever to donate to like the channel. Actually just Venmo'd me funds so I could get myself a actual microphone instead of just use my Apple iPhones or Apple earbuds as my mic. So I really appreciate that as well, friend. This is it. This is the one that I've used since then. Been like 10 months, 11 months, and it's worked great. So thank you for your support in that way as well. Oh, for the story, it makes sense, but this whole mission feels like a side quest. Probably the weakest part of the game for me. It's not bad, just a bit dull. Mid is fire. Yeah, I like her. Yeah, same with the main quest at the Vale, you know, the brothel. We had to like go find the woman who had the gift from her, you know, from Lady Isabella, I think, or the Dame. And like her and the soldier were killed by wolves at the end of it. That was a side quest mission that you needed to get through just to earn like the Dame's trust. But that was side questy as hell.
Harpocrates, do you have a moment?
And I did not find the ending of that
Always. Well,
too
actually, it's for mid this time.
intriguing,
Could you take
honestly.
a look at this?
Yeah, just fine, you know. It's okay for there to be slower parts of the game, but yeah,
Shielding from a
those
mithril engine.
are not as interesting.
Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What
Like
do
a
you mean?
ventilation system or something?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of... pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure
wait
the necessary
just a second.
ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So he said long before the dragoons tamed the worms and the wyverns. So like, because we fought a dragoon wyvern duo. I didn't realize that was their thing. That was their whole shtick. You know, that's sick.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do.
Wow.
I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Do I have to pick who to take with me?
Count on your aid.
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I mean, I've traveled
Sure,
with
either
Jill.
of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Oh, heck yes. Imagine not picking Jill. I'm imagining it because I've barely interacted with this character. Because with, I want to see what she does. I want to see how she fights. Because Jill's going to be coming out with me a ton more. Right? Let's see.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
Oh my gosh. Because the last one, Gab, was obvious because I just liked Gab's personality infinitely more. I think her personality seems cool.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
I'm doing it. I'm taking Tarja. I want to see what her powers are like. I really do.
All right.
I mentioned she doesn't have powers, but you know.
So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Garlic.
Yeah, I'll pick Jill on my next playthrough. Same with Otto. I'll pick Otto on my next playthrough as well. Tarja's a great character though. So yeah, I'll definitely switch it up on hard mode.
Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items
She is
may
a bearer,
seem
so she might have some
mundane,
magic powers.
They have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Well, isn't that convenient? I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
All right. Stay safe.
Oh, I didn't realize how long her ponytail was too. Cool.
Good luck with your research.
Jill's probably going to be a little bit miffed with me.
Hippocrates and I'll look after things here. You head over to Northreach.
Okay. All right. Thanks for being so understanding. Nice.
Now,
Okay.
where's Tarja?
Oh, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Keep them pilchards nice and chill.
Need to stock up on these.
Spoiling another catch.
There you are, Tarja.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right. What shall I look for?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
Okay, little fetch quest. I'm sure nothing's gonna happen.
What do you want?
Oh, actually, they're actually making me pay for it. All right.
And?
Yeah. Since we're here, let's grab a couple potions.
Go on. Take it. If that's what you want.
Oh, all right. What the hell?
At the Glassgate flood.
What's with the attitude from the greengrocer?
How the hell is anyone supposed to afford that?
I remember these guys did not like me back when I was very obviously a bearer.
What can I interest you in today? Ah, yes. You're always welcome here in Lostwing.
Hopefully Tarja's finished
He's a
too.
little nicer. He's a little kinder to us.
Fresh cuts! Come and get them up! You'll not find a bruised pippin in them.
Well, did you find everything?
I did. Here.
I like how people, the curse breakers, seem to mostly, a lot of them at least, grow their hair out.
Garlic
As
and
it kind of
pepio
like
nuts.
covers the scar a
Job
little bit.
done.
Some
We should get this
a
back to
head
Tom's
cannon.
then. He'll be waiting.
Do I get to talk to Tarja?
But we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat.
Hell yeah. Oh. Sorry, we got new pillows there. Not that comfortable yet.
Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
That is a
Well,
shame.
it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
Yeah.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Tarja.
For what?
For everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too, by all of us.
Sid, best part of replaying the game is having him back. That's fair. That's fair. I'm excited to hear his voice again.
Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tome so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
Yeah, someone in Discord, I think, mentioned it, that as soon as they heard Sid's voice, they're like, he's not lasting long. He sounds too cool. And I mentioned that, yeah, as soon as I actually got to know him as a character, I was like, no. He is our mentor. He's a very good person. Yes, he's really cool, right? His voice is great. And so, like, I also was like, yeah, he's not going to last too long. A good timing, though. I think it was a good timing.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Because he goes away early enough to where you can miss him. You know what I mean? To like where you feel that he's gone. I think that's a solid choice. Okay, what did you and Jill come up with?
Welcome home. He had a successful trip.
Ah, better late than never. We're ready to begin whenever you are.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. and thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
The blue and red hair look really cool together, too. Makes me appreciate the colors of each of their hair more.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
Nice.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank
Running
you,
back to
Hippocrates.
mid, here we go. Yeah, and I like the majority of the characters at the Hideaway too. I mean, yeah, the stuff that we're doing right now is, you know,
Well, I better go and give Mid the good news
is
then.
lightweight. I would say. I'd say it's pretty like lightweight stuff. But I like all these characters. I'm fine getting excuses to talk to them more than I would otherwise. So let's see. Yep, let's go out this way.
I went up to give some brief.
No, that's the backyard. We gotta go up. Yep, I remember. Pretty much every character is wonderful. Yeah, no, I've been impressed. I've definitely been happy with everything.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Is it down this way? Yeah. Guess we're gonna get one more quest before getting actual access to
Sorry
this
to keep
ship.
you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
Yeah, I think that's the
In a
best
manner
part
of
about the side
speaking.
quests.
Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
The errand boy who's
Right then,
running errands.
Let's start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
I will say, her calling the ship the Enterprise, since I think that's what the Star Trek ship is called. Yeah, it's gotta be.
You know, when I got into the smithing game,
Not a fan of that.
I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my
I just
way.
wanted to be something more fantasy sounding
Bring me the biggest
than the
hammer you can
Enterprise.
find. This is going to require some precision walloping.
I guess that was Blackthorn. Yeah, having a sense of humor. Ooh.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Hi, Zushi.
I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
I agree with you.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm
She
sorry.
continues to whine, then I'll
Oh,
pick
did
her
I
up.
tell you? The Enterprise
Wait.
has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
Oh no.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
I agree. That'd be because it's not going to have a huge impact on the story, you know? The name of the ship. So just, yeah, absolutely just let me name it. Something weird and cool and wacky.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the blight.
Hi, Zushi.
Just like me and my dad planned.
Want to come up?
So if the worst came to the worst and
Up above?
every scrap of soil in the
Up the
twins
girl.
turned black, we might still have a chance.
There you go, sweetie. Here, you stay up here with me.
That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
Good
I'm
girl.
working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always?
Yeah, it doesn't want it to be a Snowpiercer.
All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans. I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
So I think they said it was at the old hideaway. So that'd be cool to see the old hideaway. And we got our side. Oh, yo. Whenever it's a plus, that typically means, to my memory, that it's more of a important side quest. You actually get like
She was
more
building a
stuff.
Really?
New missive.
That's a ship.
Zushi, are you whining on me?
Is
I
that
already
the
took you
same
down an
time
hour
zone?
ago. Okay, let's go get our side quest at least, and then we may have to go take Zushi down before we continue.
He cracked the crystal too.
That is pretty impressive of Clive. Not gonna lie. Okay. Whoa. Off the record. I was thumbing through the hideaway ledgers at Otto's behest and might have come across something that might need your attention. Maybe. And by that I mean immediately. You know where I'll be. Gout. Answer Gout summons? Not yet? That's nice. Clive, something ain't right with that hound of yours. When it pleases your lordship, come pay me a visit at the toll. Not yet? Ooh, open 10 letters. Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. So I'm thinking maybe it wasn't just the leather what was on his mind. Maybe there's other demons jabbing their pitchforks into his privates. I know you're a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we can go and ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered. Assuming it ain't just the forge. August. Is he gonna teleport us there?
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
It's not gonna teleport us there. Okay. That is what I thought it meant by like answering his summons. Let's go see what it's about then. And then we just go back to our office for the other side quests later.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, you've got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me.
Single-edged blade.
You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
No. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck,
Zushi.
eh?
Thank you.
Wanna come up? Wanna come up?
Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
Wanna come up? Yeah, if she starts one, I'll take her down. Whoop.
You're looking well, Karen.
What you want?
Yeah, and plus side quests have range in their importance.
Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely
Because
sharp.
like the one where you get your mount, Ambrosia, that's amazing.
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Of course you found a buyer already. Yep.
Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Cool.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
So we accepted this one. Can we go grab another one in case it's in the same place? There's no loading times, you know. It's fine. I think we're totally okay to actually probably first go to mid side quest, or the one that's in mid's like area. Let's go do that first. So yeah, it is crazy that people who didn't do any of the side quests, and especially, you know, not that plus side quest with Whiteheart, never got a mount. You know, that's crazy to think about. Because yeah, that was the whole purpose of that quest.
Well, here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's
Sid's
about
done.
this limb bit
Clive is
that
done.
Chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want split in, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
I imagine Tarja could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. All right.
Excuse me, Zushi.
Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
Really?
I take it that's where I come in.
I gotta fight a bomb king. Okay.
I wouldn't mind.
That's actually really cool.
I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
Hi, sweet girl.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, I fight dirty, great balls of flame all the time.
And good hunting, eh?
Use the hunt board to locate the bomb king. Oh, thank you for the lick, Sushi. Thank you, thank you.
I think Mid might need some help.
I wonder if we might actually get the chance to see Mid fight in combat. I don't think we need to. Her character does not need it, but it'd be kind of interesting. What you got, Nectar? Oh, yo, let's hear about your adventures. Ever tell you about the time I took a trip to the islands west of Storm? You have to read this crap fast.
You mean the Iron Kingdom?
Is that what you call them, Kupo? In Muggletongue, we call them the Smithies, and the strait that separates them from the mainland, the Quench. I was venturing down the Namekian coast when I saw bright lights and black shadows out in the offing, Kupo, so I flew over to take a closer look. Imagine my disappointment when I learned these lights and shadows weren't busy forges staining the land with soot, but blighted rocks leaking lava. So when I learned of how the local street strangers since Kupo, it's probably for the best. I didn't get a chance to say good day. We actually did read that before. I think that was in our autosave. Are you on the hunt for a bomb king, Kupo? So I have the ability that might interest you. Yeah. Bomb king has a little crown. Alright. Cursebreaker, aiming for the Imperial chase, took a wrong turn into a nearby wood, within which she discovered the ruins of a fallen airship, and within them a beast akin to a great ball of fire. I chased her, screaming from the grove. The soldiers later identified the creature in an almanac of echoes, but was firm in her insistence that the bomb she saw was near 10 times the size of the one depicted therein. The Croc in Sanbrek. Okay. Yeah, still haven't gone for this one yet. If I talk to Otto, are we gonna be forced into going immediately?
Asterix, we'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Speak with Otto. Make for the foredeck?
Ned told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Obelith, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
Dang it, Mid. What the heck?
You in a hurry at all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers.
Jeez.
Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you.
Just changing the subject, I guess. All right.
One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
Okay. My dear boy, my journey to Canver has been a resounding success, so we're totally going to Canver. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of a strong box with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the free cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canvarian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted, and if rumor has already reached my friend, any long before the guild masters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean a little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle. Nice.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So, Mid's heading to Canver. Sounds like
Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset.
sounds like we're worried about the local authorities ratting her out or getting in the way of our boat.
Nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me.
Gav loves himself.
Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too.
Oh, good.
She's got some
Very
things to
good.
take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Nope. It's taking us out. Dang. It is taking us out of our other options. Okay, we had no choice but to go back to Sid's legacy. Little remains of the once bustling refuge many called home. All right. So we'll clear this first, and then we will go take care of those plus side quests. I imagine there will be something important happening here. Now you're fine. I don't know why it does that, but you can travel again as soon as you go. Cool.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance.
I'm playing Final Fantasy.
And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Hmm.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way.
That's hilarious.
It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen.
That's
Glad to have you with us, Goots.
That's hilarious. He's just popping off the whole time.
Get me things, and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Hi, sweet girl. Hi.
Poor fingers.
That's fun. It's a fun dynamic.
You're with me.
Understood.
And Gav.
Already on my way, Captain.
Oh, Zushi, Bushi, Bushi.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Clive yells over. What'd you say about me? Huh? You talking shit, Karen? Are you talking shit? You think I can't do this? Okay. If we travel back to Hideaway, are we then able to travel to the other side quest? Let's take a peek at that real quick. Use the hunt board to locate the Bomb King. Yeah. I know that. Nope. Okay. We are deep in the story, so let's go ahead and do it. So that's on me. I know that, yeah, once we finish up the story stuff, then we'll be able to go do those side quests. Ooh. Eastern Dalmekia. Oh, Zushi, I'm gonna have to start playing. That means I can't pet you as much. Oh, actually, but Nathan, you might be right that now if I travel after this, I might be able to actually travel. Let's give it a peek. Yep. Okay. Yep. You were right. I just had to be a little bit more patient. Oh, hi, sweetie. I see you. I see you, and I acknowledge you still. Don't you worry. Oh. Make sure we go to the right place. That's the right place. And I 100% forgot where the Bomb King is.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Drake's Fang is gone. The whole Mother Crystal gone.
We don't need it in hand. No. Ah, I just remember this place as the place where I almost ran into Joshua. Hurts, man. Absolutely hurts. Well, Zushi, where are you going? Upstairs?
Welcome. If you're hoping for a bed, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere. One of our wealthy patrons.
Purchase the use of every room. All right.
My reputation will be ruined. Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Do yourself a mischief?
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I really like competent, like, butlers, assist type of people having to just deal with the crap. You know, the people that they're helping out. I think that's such a fun
I'm sorry
bit.
if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed.
Off to bed. Have a good
luggage,
one.
you see.
Thanks, man. You too.
The thieves
Have a good
also
one,
made
Nathan.
away with a
Thank you again
considerable
for
amount
being
of
here.
coin.
And we'll have to talk once the game is over about how we both feel about it.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
In fact, if we actually go... I think, because it will tell us, like, what hunts are in the area. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Yep, and we have a hunt in North Reach. Not sure where it's at specifically, but yeah, somewhere up there. Okay. So yeah, we are good to fast travel to whatever is closest to that. Which, you know what, might actually be here. So we have a straight shot instead of having to get our way out of the city.
Good girl.
Alright. Whiteheart, let's go. I love... Oh, hey, Jill is actually running around with me. And Torgal. We got the team back together. Except for, you know, except for Sid, of course. Yeah, I used to be, like, fighting every single enemy everywhere. I do not need to do that. Except for Chocobos. Never fought Chocobos. Except when I was forced to do that one side quest. Oh, I hated that. Oh, okay, okay. I thought we were going to be able to jump and glide. This is not Zelda. Nope. Nope. We're not fighting him. Good job, Torgal. Good job, Jill. Just keep on running. I wish I could pet Ambrosia as well. That'd be really neat. Give her a treat or two. If I just sit here, does anything else happen? Oh. For hers it does. Yeah, she'll just kind of look around, shake herself off. Cool. Ooh, yeah. I'll fight you. The innkeeper.
Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off.
Don't think so, buddy. Nice. Oh, I didn't even do that. That's okay. Yeah, I lost my yeah, Jill just takes care of the normal dude. What? How did that? Okay. Come here, come here. This is awful. Say. Messed up. All right. Still finished up right now. Perfect.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. Right. Let's get it back to Dalamel.
Good. Good instant travel. Gotta love it.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Yo, his old, like, code name?
Indeed.
That's badass.
Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was
very
made
good, sir.
in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does.
That's kind of neat.
Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow.
Really?
Brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
That's fascinating.
How do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient.
The Krabby Patty's secret ingredient is...
My little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself. And a far more fitting payment.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you, rich friend.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
And there are many other collectors out
Is it
there.
Uncle Byron?
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis.
Perfect.
Lord Byron Rosfield. And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
His assistant's just,
Farewell,
oh, no.
Wyvern, may our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
That's awesome.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Fun. Fun little side quest.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Okay, I was gonna say, if they're gonna immediately throw me back to the hideaway, that'd be something else. Oh, hey, Jill.
We need to find a way into Drake's tail. And we will. Together this time.
Absolutely. Okay, let's go talk to Blackthorn. Make for Buckland.
Sorry for the wait. But hopefully he'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
Slab of rock quarried on the southern continent. Its unparalleled hardness makes it perfect for sharpening blades forged from all manner of metals, from bronze to adamantite.
A whetstone? Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine,
Yeah,
now that's something to consider.
I put that together already, my friend.
Fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, Sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
He'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
Ah, materials. All right.
I will.
Yep. I thought we were just going to get it immediately. Though, we might still, because we might actually have the materials. Let's find out. Excalibur design draft. Ooh! Necessary for crafting the sword Excalibur. Let's rival that of the legendary king. Badass. So yeah, both Blackthorn's plus side quests have been for a belt, and now in this case, a sword. So there's new things we can craft.
Back, are ya? What do you want?
The Enhancer 1. Platinum Sword, Grindstone, Excalibur. So we need a Bomb
Don't waste
Ender.
my time. You ain't got the stuff.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Can I read what is needed on the Bomb Ender? Oh, I think that's just a that's just saying it's like it's a quest.
That it? Fine.
All right, cool.
The crystal too? You're joking.
Okay, let's go check the place for the Bomb King. That's probably where we're going to get that piece we need. Anyway.
Ned told me she was building a ship.
So this is in the Croc Sanbrek. The Croc Sanbrek. Okay. What we got here from Gout?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Here you
What's
go.
up?
Seen enough?
The Croc. So Sanbrek was this. This was Sanbrek. Imperial Norvent Valley, Orabelle Downs. What is this? That's unexplored. Royal Meadows, Moor. Unnamed Chapel. Yeah, we do need to zoom in on some of these. The Penitence Gate. Holy Hand? Eastwatch? No. Holy Eye. Glorious. Gloriosu. So yeah, have not gone through here yet at all. Cutter's Gate, Cairn Norvent, Orabelle Downs. So I'm guessing this is where the hunt is at. Let's try to go through this way, because that seems like that's going to be a longer trek. Yeah, definitely. Okay. And we will set... Ah, no, don't do that. There we go.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Oh shit. They're getting ready for the war. And it actually shows me that. That's awesome. Things aren't just like pausing. And the music has changed, it sounds like, as well.
That his lordship's vultures should be found circling the village can mean only one thing. That he means to strike at us.
Oh. Yep. Suck at maps. We need to be a floor above anyway. Okay.
Come, my children. The reckoning is
Kind of cool. Honestly, I like this. But yeah, they're all preparing.
I know you're all afraid, but now is not the time for shilly-shallying. We've planned long and hard for this.
That's actually sick. I'm really curious what would happen, or what will happen, when we, like, return. Here's Clearview. Okay. If we're gonna find them all just, like, dead. Oh, there's also this area right down here. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. We'll work our way up there. Come around to the right.
Come on. Run like the wind.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
Yeah, spiders are boring at this point. I'm okay. Oh, that's not boring. Come here. You poor thing, I'm so sorry. Maybe this is a little bit boring, actually. $35K. All right. Not bad.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Regular old raptor, but what is past you guys? Yeah, we got something over here for sure. Our map hasn't even loaded in yet. This is a cool, beautiful area in this game. I like it a lot. The Advent. What? This looks like the place where I fought something over here. Oh, hello. Okay, these raptors really want some, so we'll give it to them. Nice. Okay, this is tough, because, yeah,
Ready, go?
Lawrence Knee. Lost Wing. Imperial Chase? Is this it over here? I don't know. I could have sworn it was an area that we hadn't actually seen yet. Sorry for how long this has taken. I do think that these side quests are like tied together, so.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Yeah, the Croc, Sam Breck. Oh, a curse breaker aiming for the Imperial Chase. Took a wrong turn into a nearby wood. Okay. That is actually helpful. So Imperial Chase is over here. Rager's Weep. And aha. Alright, so which one's going to be our best bet? Probably this one, so we don't get lost. So we'll just go all the way down and then to the left. Yeah, oh, I love this map. This map is gorgeous.
Faster!
This is where we fought Garuda's like harpy ladies, and that was so fun. Getting to learn how to use her abilities for the first time, man. There's some magic that you just can't recapture.
No holding back.
That dragon is very small. I did not need to spend my time absolutely decimating him. The croc. There it is. Okay, we're good. We have found it. We just got to go down and stumble our way over to the left. Never gone through this area, too. That's another nice thing about hunting some of these creatures, is that it forces you to go to places you would not have actually gone to otherwise. Sweet. Let's fight this Bomb King. I'll just get off of White Heart right
Straight
now.
home now.
Ooh. Cool. Da -da -da. Da -da -da. Formation.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Well, we parried it, but unfortunately. Yeah, so those are gonna follow us. Doesn't have a stagger bar, you see that? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh, sick. Okay. I didn't parry anything? Come on. Oh, good dodge.
Nice try.
Oh, my timing was so bad on both accounts. Alright. Nice. Oh, get out. Whoa! Okay. All right. That's too much. We found it. This should be it then. Nice. Fun though, making little bombs himself. I think that's really cool. Alrighty. Nice bomb ender. Figuratively, the smoldering soul of a bomb given life by unknown magics. Literally, a very hot rock. Fortunately, there are myriad uses for such a thing. And there we go.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more.
I should probably have bought a bucket. That is great. Hello. I am excited to potentially upgrade the sword.
If a wine needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
Okay, perfect. So just like I thought, that clears 2 side quests at the same time. Or, I guess, yeah, it kind of completes a side quest, but also allows us to craft, hopefully, our new sword.
Back, are ya? Not saying forwarding, do you?
Hell yes. 18 attack and 33 stagger. Though modern day plays, such as The Adventures of Sir Crandall, have taken to embellishing the tale considerably, historians do agree that long ago the nations of Alsthea were, for a short time, united under a single king and his band of loyal knights. Whether or not he was indeed crowned upon drawing sword from a stone is a matter still up for debate. So that exists in this world. That's cool.
I do say so myself.
So let's see what Excalibur looks like. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's good. That's a good one. And yeah, it feels very old fantasy-esque. I like that a lot.
Wish I could take one of our birds.
All right there, Sid?
All right there,
How's that
Owen.
hunt for the bomb ash going?
Yeah, it's going pretty
I
good.
have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too.
Sound a little bit
Enough to
Gollum
keep
there
the
for a
Olympic
second.
bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then. Let's get this contraption up and running.
So it will purify stuff. Is that going to make my potions better? That's my guess.
There we have it.
Yeah, very Smeagol.
The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
More
What
potion
kind of
storage?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag,
Yeah.
it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
That's nice.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo.
I don't trust this guy. I gotta say, he's eager, and I appreciate that, and I respect it. But I don't know if I trust this fool.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Don't need you rubbing anything else on any part of my personage, my friend. Ooh, treated potion satchel. Necessary for increasing consumable inventory capacity. Did not automatically? Okay. I was gonna say. Up to 5, I think. 5 of each. Potions 4 to 6. High potions 3 to 4. Strength and stone skin 2 to 3. Sweet. It's big. Okay. Now we have a couple things at our reading table. Can we fast travel to the center of the hideaway? Is that technically going to save us a few seconds? I think it did. I think it might have.
Oh, I'm never drinking again.
I've got a few more things to pack before I leave. I'll meet yous down in Buckland.
He cracked the crystal too.
Okay. Let's go talk to Gout.
Trouble with the ledgers.
Goat.
Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
You know what? Let's give it a shot. Actually. Let's see if we accept the others, if they'll just add on to our stuff. I'd hope so.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
Yeah, Torgor takes priority. Obviously. Okay, it just adds them on, so I didn't need to be so skeptical. Yeah, skeptical.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgor?
So you can
Just
read.
lonely.
Congratulations. But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at him. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Are we gonna do a little road trip? Take Torgor to his home region. I'd love that.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgor. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgor, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient.
Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients.
About to go kill some
As
big
to
beasts
where
for
one might
my
find
buddy.
a suitable
Hope so.
substitute. Some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
Oh.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Yeah. Finding bones for my buddy. I've tried to not kill the antelopes. Slay elder antelopes. Yeah, that's I mean, it's a circle of life, but can't say I won't feel a little bit immoral about that one.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Really? That's a ship. Let's sail it around the lake.
All right, goat. What you got?
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Why else would I be talking to you, goat?
Listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen.
Sushi, come here.
I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it may be my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. Zero, you might say.
They
I
were
can straighten
broke.
it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you.
We're fine.
This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough.
I was gonna say he put a ton of money in my coffers.
He deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. Just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Scarborough looks cool. Still not as good
You
as
know why I
Invictus,
only
but
gave
yeah, it's
Master
sick.
Clive here 2 star rubies.
Because you'd rather
Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
That's good.
I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No.
I don't.
Awesome. Awesome. This is good. This is good. Some good stuff. I appreciate this. All right. So we have count them, 2 side quests here, payback, and a bone to pick, as well as a mark in this region. This has to be the big one. Okay, so yeah, let's go here first. Let's get the payback here first to the dame. I think we're in the right place. Yeah, we just have to go through the walls to get to her. Yep.
There's 2.
How the hell is anyone supposed to...
Oh, these guys have anything to say to me now?
Citizens are free to come and go as they please. Checkpoint's open to all.
Yeah, they're not
We'll find
prejudiced
it'll be on
against me.
Northridge, though. When the throne moves south, most of any sense followed.
Did you hear? The gates to Heaven Hall in the Eyrie were breached by someone. Or something. The steward was in town earlier looking for men to come and repair it. But no one was keen to help.
Okay.
I want to see you again tonight. But the captain's late with our pay.
Well, we can't
It's
pay.
all right. I'll be waiting.
Can't pay, you can't hang out.
What am I gonna do without Sweetwater and Oil of Talc?
Still no caravan from the Dominion's perfumeries yet, then?
Oh, these are the 2 we talked to earlier. I think this one right there is the one we talked to earlier. And then this one.
Seeing as business is scarce these days, the Dame decided we should all learn to read. I only wish she had some smaller books. My arms ache sometimes.
Milady.
That's funny.
I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion.
One of 3 brilliant gemstones acquired and set aside by Sid for a rainy day. Otto now deems that day to have arrived and wishes to use rubies to pay off 3 outstanding debts to Lady Karen, Martha of Martha's Rest, and Isabella of the Vale.
Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Vale. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son.
Oh.
But you and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Hadn't heard about
had a son.
His son.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
Nice. Did not expect the extra... Oh, hi. Torval's just protecting her.
Give my
That's
regards
awesome.
to Otto. And tell him I do so miss his visits. Give my regards to Otto.
I got you, Isabella. All right. So now let's head up to here. We're going to have to... Yep. Go there first. Yeah, I wonder where the S rank beast is going to be. Really curious. I don't believe there was too much of a hint on the hunt board, and so we might take a peek at it, but we might just run around a little bit.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
A star ruby? I can't accept this.
Star
It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again.
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do.
Nice. Yeah, did
Want
not...
to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Wasn't expecting all of the backstory for Otto. Really nice. Fleshing out his character a little bit more because, you know, we had been shown, you know, just kind of he's a bit of a hard ass and that he runs shop essentially. But yeah, did not really put together much more about his character until now. I appreciate that. Here we go. Oh,
Let's
you
go.
appeared out of nowhere, buddy.
Faster.
Okay. So we... Oh. Do we want to head that way first? This feels like it could be something, you know? I think this is where we fought the dragon hunt earlier, so I doubt this is actually anything. But we'll give a little peek. Just to be safe. Yeah. We fought like...
This won't be easy.
Wow. Okay, another one shows up. Oh, but this poor guy. I'm so sorry, buddy. Level 19. Okay, kind of cool. I like how he flew out of nowhere. That was fun.
Good girl. Run like the wind.
Let's run around to get there. And yeah, the creatures that you have to hunt down on the hunt board being a little bit hard to find at times, that's kind of cool, you know? Them having their own mini side quests of just like tracking down where they're at. Even when they give you hints. Yeah, those are the small antelopes. We do not want any of you chumps. So we'll go in and go straight to the left. Hope these kill these. Just leave us alone. Do not touch me or my beautiful bird, please. Thank you.
Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place.
You know what, Minotaur? No, no. Come back here. Want to go? I can go. You're going a long ways. Is that where you're stopping? I hope so. Hell yes. Yeah, we're way over level now. I did not think that the level would actually be this much. It is simply destroyed. Alright. Now we'll go fight. I assume to be the giant antelopes. Beautiful. Oh, that's an elder one right there?
We'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal?
Oh, the combo actually got messed up because our fire was keeping him up. These guys aren't even fighting back. At least not in any significant way. I definitely feel bad.
It's over.
Oh, poor elder antelope.
Now, will it be enough, I wonder?
Hmm.
I say that answers my question.
Such a good
Which
boy.
means we owe the lawsmen our thanks.
Oh, such a good boy.
You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
Love how important the animals are. Absolutely love it. So, I do want to briefly check out this area right there. Give it a look-see, because small chance that our S-tier hunt is over there, and even if we don't manage to kill it right now, at the very least, we would know where it's at. No music. No foreboding. Can't ride our chocobo either. This is a coliseum. This is like a stadium if I've ever seen one. So I really hope he shows up here, actually. Oh, that's him right there. Oh, shit. Here we go. Oh, he's an Iron Giant thing. Sushi, come.
Seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right then.
He's level 45? Let's go. Not staggering easy at all either. I love it. Ooh. Got awkward timing. Whoa, okay, yeah, that hurts. Oh, come here. Here we go. Okay, so stagger bar up as much as we can. Special spear. Oh, yeah, no, that's special spear, alright. Let's go. Okay, let's heal up. Yep, we actually might need to spend this. Only did 15k there, not great at all. Oh, there you are, Yushi. Good girl. Golden section? What's this? Shit. I couldn't get out of that move. Okay, parry was too slow, I get it.
This one.
Let's go. No. No. Okay, this guy actually is taking some moxie. I like it. Just set it up on us while attacking it from far away. Shit. Wow.
To me, boy. You're a fine hand.
The Little Wax is actually so good. It saves it. Yeah, look at that. 0 damage. That's insane. You really don't realize how good it is until you, like, need it, you know? I effed up so bad. There we go. Okay, dagger way up. Too far away? Shit. Oh, it actually causes me to teleport up to him? Like in the air? Interesting. Okay, that's gonna, yep, get right there. That sucks. Shit. I pray the attack's fine, but I can't consistently actually be close enough. Let's go. Okay, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead. No, I wanted to finish him with that. Sick. Oh, cool. Okay. He was level 45. We're level like 35, I think. Ton of XP, ton of ability points. We got tons of gold or gil, right? Good amount of renown as well. Awesome. Orichalcum, which is very cool. And Fallen Iron. Badass.
Back to sleep with you.
Oh. So sick. Okay. Let's actually take a look at him now that we like defeated him. Yeah, so he's an iron giant, but he has like the fallen armor all over him, you know? Oh, so cool. Okay, let's finish up these side quests. And then, yeah, once we finish the side quests, I may wrap up the stream there because we'll have the next main story thing to get to.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Good. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best. She was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
That's hilarious. What if he never actually went over to her? That'd be even funnier.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts?
A light from the heavens, High Cleric's medallion. The goddess Grigor teaches us that to walk with the wretched is an act of greater good. If we were to accept this truth, then one could not rightly call he who follows this path an outlaw.
Here you are.
I like that.
All done?
So, now if we look at our board here, we should have nothing on it for now. We get more S ranks. That was a great battle. Atlas. So we gotta talk to Karen and gotta talk to
I don't know where
Karen.
Sid gets the energy.
I like it.
Lady Karen, Goad tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you?
Like how Excalibur has the hint
I'm
of gold
selling it
color.
and taking
Looks
what I'm owed,
awesome.
Then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not. Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already
Sweet.
have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You won't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
His mom? What?
I hear you ended up
Who's she
delivering
talking
all
about?
3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
cup.
Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy soul couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
Yeah, fond memories of Otto.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to, I forget where. But having nothing better to do on the long nights, we sat up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
Wow, that was good. Whoa. Hello. This is the first First backstory flashback we had in a while.
Was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall.
Kind of glad he didn't talk. There's a certain sacredness, you know, to like not having him speak even in the flashback.
Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting.
This is a good side quest. I like this one.
Dear Otto.
I may be drunk.
Oh,
but I wanted
there's
you
his
to know
voice.
This place would be fucked without you. Love you, you old grumpy old sod.
Aww.
This note.
That's nice. Short and sweet and nice.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off.
Oh, sheesh. Come to terms with his own, like, issues with his personality. Damn. Wow.
You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go...
This is a great side quest. Yeah, this is one of the better ones, if not the best
Sid would
one.
have wanted you to have this.
We're probably gonna get this. Yeah, get this cup.
This'll do me just fine.
Oh, this is she. Thanks for comforting me, knowing that I was getting emotional.
Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Wow. Yeah, that was great. Oh, it's okay, sweetie. It's okay. It's just the side quest notification. You can, if you need some comfort, yep, you can lay right here. Displayed in Clive's chambers. I won't have it said that I'm a poor host. Both wine and small beer. So now we just have to speak
told
to
me she was building
Karen.
a ship.
That was a beautiful way to end the side quest. I loved it.
I don't know.
And then
where
we'll
Sid
go check out the
gets
goblet in our chambers.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
Look at them all.
Molly's leftovers were
Regal
good
and ready to
enough,
go.
eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup.
Yeah, that's a dog bark.
All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after. I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
Elder Antelope Femur. Short of slaying a behemoth, or a curl, a bison, a minotaur, or an adamantoise, one would be hard-pressed to find a larger leg bone. If this does not satisfy Torgal's ancestral hunger, chances are nothing will. I've killed all those things plenty of times.
You can, eh? I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Zushi loves licking people's feet. And that is the only... usually I don't like her licking my hands or my face or anything, but feet, I'm like, who cares? Oh, nope, see? Don't be licking my hands, sweetie.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents.
Unlock new
You
Torgal
recall our
ability?
conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation.
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
He's got like blue flames coming off of him, it looks like.
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power.
Yeah.
Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid.
Just
In
an
short,
amalgamation?
The icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Oh, you're a friend too, Sushi. You're a friend. In fact, I'll end the stream in just a minute so that I can take you down. Take you downstairs. I had someone ask me after I said that, is Zushi okay? Take her down? What do you mean? Take her outside so she can go to the bathroom and sniff around and just have a good time outside for a little bit. So, let's, last thing that we'll do. Oh, look at Torgal wagging his tail. What a good boy. What a good boy. Is we will go up to our chambers, check out the cup. It'll probably be the same thing that we saw before, but that's fine. Cid's goblet. Miraculously undamaged in the attack on the old hideaway, Otto held on to the featureless clay cup to remind him of his lost friend before giving it to Clive, knowing that Cid would have wanted the proud bearer of his legacy to have it. What a great way for bearer to be used in a positive way instead of like a negative way. I love that. That song is beautiful. I love it. We'll get that song back on at some point. Okay, this is... Yeah, okay, we already read that. Okay, so that is going to be it. Let's go ahead and save before we forget. Level 36, 4 icons of hopefully 9. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. And, oh, good girl. And I think we're, yeah, probably over 50% through the game. And have spent how much time? Doesn't say. That's totally fine. That's going to be it for tonight. Thank you guys so much for being here. Zushi says thank you too. And this has been a good stream. Good stream. Had a lot of the side quest stuff. A lot of the main quest that feels like a side quest, but we had some very good moments in there. Really love the stuff with Otto, and the memory of Sid was really sweet. We got our first S tier beast that we hunted. That was really cool as well. It actually felt like a challenge. Didn't like die because we're being, you know, we had a lot of good defensive abilities, but you know, definitely felt like it took a lot of time to like wear him down and actually get the kill. It was not just a simple boss fight. So really appreciated that. And again, that's going to be it for me tonight. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll be competing in a tournament tomorrow, so I may not be streaming during the day, and expect the streaming schedule to be a little bit whack because we're moving here over the next week or so. That's going to be it for me. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.